Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is for the week of 18th until the 25th of August. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. So let's see what is going on, who or what is coming towards you, and any other messages. No, that one flew out by itself. The Emperor is up first. In terms of who, this could be an Aries, this could be a father figure, an employer, a boss. In terms of the what, this could be you bossing up, taking the position of authority. So that means you're showing up in your confidence. You're also reclaiming your power. There's a new level of structure, discipline, and stability that you are upholding here as the emperor, whether you are feminine, masculine. Okay, so a lot of maturity and taking initiative. So you could be taking some action, or you're ready to take initiative. Like you just go with your instincts to see what it is that you need to do next. And it's like a combination of fire and earth with the emperor. There's that cardinal energy, taking action, and that cardinality is also Cancer energy. So I feel like there's a cardinal energy that you are coming to maybe sometime during the beginning of the week. And with that being a major arcana, I feel like this is something that you're carrying forward with you. So I feel like there's a culmination of a cycle and a milestone that you are coming to as well. Okay, look at that. Four of Wands. So talk about a milestone. You could have some connection to Aries, maybe strong connection to Aries, the first house, or even self-love, self-identity. Yeah, a form of a personal care here that I'm seeing, and ownership. So there could be an energy of accountability as well. So the Four of Wands is definitely a milestone celebration. I'm getting a welcome home as well. So this could even be a spiritual guide, an ancestor that is working with you and you're being celebrated. The Four of Wands can also connect to the source of structure and stability once again. So there's an emphasis on the source of structure and stability. Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is a new manifestation beginning. This can come as ideas that come to us. I feel like there could be opportunities that come to you, revelations as well. And usually with the Ace of Pentacles, it can come with your own ideas, where you just think of something and you're like, yeah, this is something that you want to do. And it's a very new thing. And with that is the first step, where you get the ideas, and then the second one is definitely like where you build that up. But this is a new manifestation beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful energy of abundance and manifestation, and there could be some new grounding that you're doing with that as well. And there could be a timeline shift as well. So I feel like you're shifting timelines, or you are having a huge shift here. So you could be working around some doubts as well. So it's like as you're working around the ideas, you're also working around the doubts. So this is what will require a new level of grounding on your part. Now, usually with the Ace of Pentacles, there is a release of something and also a realignment of something. So it's like as you're releasing something, maybe relationships, something of the past as well, you're also having a realignment of maybe something familiar or something new. So it's like as one door is closing, another one is opening, or many more are opening. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is here. These cards are coming out by themselves, Cancerians. We have the Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the High Priestess. The Queen of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Now, with the way the cards are falling out by themselves, I feel like there's a fiery energy. It's either that you're feeling this fire at this time. I saw the Wheel of Fortune just now, or there's something that is fiery of nature. Now, this could even be the weather, because the weather has been hot in some parts of the world. So there could be something like that. Now, the Queen of Wands is overcoming obstacles. They're looking towards the sun. They're changing their perception again and again, and working around doubts and then overcoming them. And then from there, you are showing up as highly magnetic. So I feel like there's something that you're breaking down here, and then you're looking towards the sunlight, you're looking towards what is growing. There's a lot of prosperity that is showing up for you as well. The Queen of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, so there could be one or more fire signs in the picture. Wow. When I see the Queen of Wands, I also see the High Priestess in many situations, so there could be a Pisces as well. The Ace of Cups is a new emotional beginning, so there is that dove-like energy. The Ace of Cups shows a lot of resilience, so you could be connecting to your emotions here. There's a lot of clarity that you're coming to as well. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, so earth and water could be significant. And there's that overflow. Connecting with overflow, connecting with abundance as well. So you could also be hydrating, connecting to the energy of water. There could be some new emotional beginnings that you are having. And then the High Priestess. The High Priestess is Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio energy. Emphasis on the moon with the High Priestess. It means that there is something hidden. There's something being illuminated. So it's not like out there in the light. It's something that could be illuminated from within for you. Usually with the High Priestess is right there. A lot of secrecy, a lot of depth. So there could be something that you are being illuminated. And it has to do with secrets. Yeah, it's not out there. So that means you're picking up on maybe your intuition, your instincts, or you're operating with that. There could be some situations where you're having to operate with your instincts and your intuition. With the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, I feel like there's something where you're having to hold together. So maybe there's a covering up or something that is happening that is covered up. So that means it's something that you know. Let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. Three of Swords. So this is to do with expression. This is to do with truth and justice. The Three of Swords can be your own well-being, your divine inheritance in general, because that is Libra energy. So something to do with karma, inheritance, justice. A lot of expansion showing up for you. Heart chakra opening as well. Let's see what the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is all about. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Cups. Ace of Cups by the Two of Wands. And then we have one more, King of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. So there are some energies that are balancing during the beginning of the week. And I just have to say, I feel like there is someone in your energy. Okay. There is one or more people in your energy right now that see you overcoming this is to do with your truth. This is to do with your peace of mind, your harmony. So that means they're watching you from the background. This could be a monitoring energy, like a monitoring spirit. Not could be. It's like it's out here. Now, whoever this is or this are, they do have a lot of time on their hands, I have to say. What is happening is, in summary, there are people who are watching you make the best of what you have, or having to be witnesses of making the best of what you have. Now, that is one interpretation. And it's like a betrayer is feeling betrayed. Okay, there's a betrayer that is feeling betrayed. So that means they showed you a certain part of themselves, but they were not that person. So this could be someone who, I see you here as the King of Swords as well. right? It doesn't have to be like your air sign. The emphasis here is like where you would have seen some situations to be in the King of Swords. So that means they've been head over heart. It's like you have always been that person. So whatever you have seen in people and maybe even admired, you're being shown that it's always been you. You've always been that person. So whatever you have admired in people or you have seen in people, it's been you. So there's that thing of a culmination of a cycle for you. And then with this culmination, you're getting to see more clearly this same, it's like the masks are falling off. Yes, the masks are falling off. And then what is calling you is like something has been like a mirror, like that, in two. And then with this expansion, there's a separation. There's a separation between what you have garnered, and that's where there is that expansion. And then with that expansion, there's a recollection of the fragments of yourself. And then with that, you're being given glimpses of one party who has done the work, like who has taken up these lessons to work for them, and the other parties who have not. So it's saying that something is not as it seems, and there is a lot hidden beneath the surface. So it could be that this same situation may come to you in a certain way, but then they're not really showing you what they're really going through. Now, is it like we're laughing or making jest? No, it's not like that. But that is exactly what this situation may feel like. It's like there's an energy of the jester, maybe. So maybe they laugh a lot or there's something about the joking, but then they do not really show you who they are. Now, does it mean it's a bad thing? No, it's just saying that this is maybe how they have learned to operate, but you seeing this for what it is so important so that you make your decision going forward. So that you get to weigh your options, so that you get to see, okay, is this what you want to carry forward with you? Now, this could be a love connection, this could be home, family, but I feel like there are several situations where you have come to a finish line and you're being showcased like, okay, we've brought these people to you. Yes, this is what I'm getting. And it's like in different ways. It could be communication, it could be phone calls. There are several situations that I'm getting here. But you have the divine lining up situations in front of you and saying, this is it. Okay? And the way that is being shown to you is between you and the divine. It's like it's between you and the divine. There's a court case. And it's like you're being placed. And the way you're being placed in that court case is not it's not even like, now some of you could be out there, maybe there's a court case, a legal situation in the physical. The way that I'm getting this is between you and your guides, where you're being given, it could be a kind of ultimatum. It could be something saying that, okay, now is the time for you to make your decision. So there could be several decisions that you're making, maybe where you make a decision to say, okay, are you giving this out? Something like that. And where before you would be like, oh, I'll keep it to myself. I'll give it out. I'll keep it to myself. Now, with this authority that you're coming to, or this like confidence, this new level of confidence, you're deciding, you're being told, if you're giving it out, give it out. If you're taking it in, take it in, right? Something like that. So it's like you're having to make really firm decisions at this point. Now, with these firm decisions, that is what is making you to connect with your heart area. There is a widening of your heart chakra. It's like a lot of expansion has been showing up for you. I don't know if Jupiter is still in Cancer, but there's that expansion energy. And also your your position or your understanding of how you come in the karmic play, literally, how you come in the karmic play, while also being guided to keep it simple. Yeah. Let's see what the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups is all about. This is a beautiful energy, I have to say, because there's something playing out in your favor. The Knight of Pentacles is here. Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, Eight of Swords, the Emperor again, Eight of Swords. And Eight of Swords is to do with a trap-like energy, like it could be a mindset, like a mind prison. It could also be like a cell in itself. There's this other part of the reading that I'm getting, like you have grown so much that there could be some situations where you know that if you were to go back to this, you would be fine because of how far you've come. You will still be fine. So that is where the questions, and I don't feel like they're really hard questions. It's just more of making that decision and saying, okay. And I feel like for some of this, you're fine. You're like, okay, I'm ready to take this out. So it's feeling like a surgery as well. So there's something that is a surgery of, it could be of the soul. I feel like it's a surgery of the soul. But there's something that excuse me, you're ready. The Knight of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, there could be an earth sign here or something to do with foundation once again. So a lot is to do with foundation. The Knight of Pentacles is hardworking, disciplined, a lot of discipline showing up for you. If there's an offer that has taken long, then it could be coming in with the Knight of Pentacles. The King of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands. There's a new way that you're moving here, a new approach that you're having. There could be some unexpected changes and plans that you are also having. And with that will come your clarity. You're being guided to apply clarity here. So there is something that you're having to make, and this is a decision. And whatever this is requiring your clarity. It's like keeping it simple. And this decision is regarding your source of structure and stability. So we could also be looking at organizations here or even the workplace. But I will tell you how they see you. It's like there's one aspect that could need this. Okay, there's something that is being needed. It could be a skill, it could be your presence. I think the emphasis here is on your value. Four of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands, that adds up to 7 wands. So 7 wands is one of boundaries. There's definitely something that you're holding together. And there's that thing of sustaining where you're at, sustaining it, okay? This is your vibration. something about your heart chakra is underestimated. Usually, when I see someone with a wide heart chakra, there's something about situations like that are likely to look down upon that, but they don't understand that the heart chakra is perhaps the strongest organ. The heart is the strongest organ, isn't it? Because without the heart, the brain doesn't even operate. So there's something about your heart chakra that is so strong, and you're being guided to keep it open here, because there are situations that you have overcome, and it has to do with conflict. It has to do with also overcoming conflict, like navigating conflicts, even personal conflict and personal struggles. And ultimately, that is your justice, that is your victory. When you're able to work around taking up lessons and looking at priorities going forward, what it is that you want, and then living the how. The how is where your heart comes in, because that is how you manifest. So there could be some new priorities that you're working around this week, okay? I feel like there are some new priorities that you're working around. What is important? And the three swords, king of swords, that adds up to 13. So I feel like there's definitely a transformation or some kind of metamorphosis as well. So like changing from form from a caterpillar to a butterfly, that kind of thing. And it's like in the middle of that, that is where I feel like you're releasing. Maybe it's, let's say you were going to do something, you had a plan, and it was supposed to be at 9 a.m., it was changed to 11 a.m. It's releasing like the need to, how to explain that is, let's say you still went at 9 a.m. and you were told it's at 11 a.m. Is releasing the fact that, okay, you could have known better, right? Okay, it has happened the way that it needed to in that moment. And that is the metamorphosis that I see you doing. So some of you could also be changing up your home. Maybe there's something that you're working around in terms of transformation of your home or even your own self. But I'm getting a change in form. So that could be your own fluidity as well. There's something that is definitely requiring your fluidity. Okay, wow. So let's see what is coming up from the angels and ancestors. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. And then Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. I mean, everything here is definitely about the source of, or the foundation. Like, what do we say? Is it charity begins at home? Something like that. But you can apply that part the way that it resonates, but I feel like it's something to do with how maybe how you have made something to work for you, how you have taken it up, or how you're being guided to take it up to work for you. Charlene Master, be graceful in movement and action. Life and career deck. What do we have for Cancerians? Reflection. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. So there could be questions of, is your heart in it as well? If your heart is in it, then you keep going. There could be that thing of opening to receive, like giving and receiving, that you're working on. So however you're working on this in terms of maybe heart chakra, meditations, frequencies, some of you could also work with frequencies, but there's that new level of expansion that is happening, and it has to do with your manifestation. So if you're asking a question, ultimately this is all good news, and I've just found myself navigating the balancing of the energies with the Two of Swords, and then how it ultimately leads to your expansion and then the necessary clarity that you're looking for. At the bottom of the deck, limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you. So there could be an influence of, I'm getting Venus, Saturn as well. Usually with the Knight of Pentacles, I say if you're good with Saturn, like stepping back, looking at new perspectives, changing your perception, then you are good. And then you continuously open your heart that way. With the Earth Guardian, I feel like there's definitely an energy that came earlier about, you know, who is looking at you, who is monitoring you, and that is being backed up by some of these swords energies, the two swords and the three swords. So I feel like there's definitely a new level of grounding that you're needing to do because of now could be something that maybe you're out there in the spotlight and you're needing to just further protect yourself. You never know what energy that you're picking up on. Shaolin Master. Slow and steady, breathe and flow, take a gentler approach. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you're working on. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So this is on page 69 as well. That is the Cancer symbol. Earth Guardian. Someone here is being targeted. Okay, I feel like you're being targeted by some situations that see you living a certain mindset, or what we call the crabs in the bucket, and it's all to do with the mindset. There's something that you have left behind, and it's like there are situations that are it's not necessarily them. You understand that it's not really about them, but still you have to stand your ground with them. So something that you are fighting here is more of an energy than people. Earth Guardian. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardians are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you could miss out on the growth that you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. Alright there, Cancerians. I wish you a blessed week. I'll come back with more videos as well. And do take care. Bye-bye.